Rise and shine, skin conscious humans. You are listening to the AI avatar of Dr. Irina Lazuk, dermatologist, skin scientist, and the woman who has been quietly watching the beauty industry contradict itself for 2 decades and finally has things to say about it. Dr. Lazuk is not available today because she is currently suspended from a wire somewhere above the Swiss Alps, having accepted a speaking invitation that turned out to be at a research facility accessible only by cable car, which has since stopped working. She is up there with a thermos, a notepad, and apparently excellent Wi-Fi. She says she is fine. She also says this gave her a lot of time to think. We believe both things. So, you have the avatar, and today we are talking about something that sounds like a marketing term, but is actually just common sense that the beauty industry took about 40 years to arrive at. Fusion science. Stay with me. Here is what has been happening in the skincare world for the last several decades. Every region on Earth developed its own beauty philosophy. Korean beauty said, hydrate everything, calm everything, layer gently, treat skin like it has feelings. European dermatology said, test rigorously, move slowly, prioritize safety, earn the result. Mediterranean beauty said, look at your diet, look at your sleep, look at how much sun you are getting. The skin does not exist independently of your life. Nordic beauty said, simplify, just simplify, all of it. Every single one of these approaches was solving a real problem. Every single one of them was right about something important, and every single one of them was being marketed as the answer, the complete answer, the only answer you need, which meant that if you were paying attention to all of them, which the internet now makes unavoidable, you were receiving completely contradictory instructions approximately every 48 hours. Exfoliate for renewal, but protect your barrier. Layer for hydration, but simplify your routine. Go clinical for results, but embrace the lifestyle approach. Use what's trending, but ignore trends. No wonder everyone's skin is confused. Their owner is exhausted. This is the moment we are in right now. And what's interesting is that consumers figured it out before the industry did. People are not rejecting skincare. They are rejecting the incoherence, the contradiction, the sense that every new product launch quietly implies that everything you were doing before was wrong. People are tired of being sold the next thing before the last thing had a chance to work. And that fatigue is actually producing something quite intelligent. People are starting to ask different questions, not what is new, not what is trending, but does this make sense? Does this fit with everything else I am doing? Does this leave my skin room to breathe? That is a genuinely more sophisticated question, and fusion science is the framework that actually answers it. Here is what fusion science is not. It is not a blend of every beauty trend thrown together in a jar and sold for $200. It is not K-beauty plus French pharmacy plus some crystals. Here is what it actually is. It is the intelligent application of the best principles from every system, based on what your specific skin needs, in its specific context, at this specific moment in time. Take the calming and hydration wisdom from Asian beauty and combine it with the clinical discipline and testing standards from European dermocosmetics. Add Mediterranean acknowledgement that your skin is connected to your sleep and your stress and your diet and your sun exposure. Apply Nordic restraint to eliminate everything that doesn't actually need to be there. What you get is not a complicated mega routine. You get a system that makes sense, a framework where each piece fits without canceling the others out. And here is what happens when you build that framework correctly. You stop needing to reinvent everything every 6 months. Your routine simplifies instead of expanding. Your skin stabilizes instead of cycling. The bar for new product I actually need gets very high very fast because you understand what role it would play and whether there is actually a vacancy. That understanding is genuinely protective. It means trends lose their grip. Marketing loses its power. You stop buying things because someone on the internet looked glowy while holding them. This is also where technology becomes genuinely useful rather than just clever. AI skin analysis, done correctly, does not tell you what to buy. It shows you patterns. It shows you that your skin consistently struggles after certain inputs, that your barrier needs more time to recover than you have been giving it, that the inflammation you assumed was random is actually clustered around specific routines or environmental conditions. When you can see those patterns, you stop guessing. You stop reacting to every bad skin day as though it is a crisis requiring immediate new products. You start recognizing signals, and recognizing signals changes behavior more effectively than any ingredient claim ever could. Here is the bigger idea underneath all of this. Longevity in skincare has always been marketed as preservation. Freeze the face, slow the clock, hold the line against time. But that is not actually how skin works. Skin does not want to be preserved. It wants to function well through changing conditions, through seasons, through hormones, through stress and travel and age and everything else life throws at it. Longevity is not about resisting change. It is about maintaining integrity through change. And no single beauty philosophy, however good, was built for the full complexity of modern life. Fusion science is the only approach that does not break under the weight of that contradiction. The future of skincare is not louder, it is not faster, it is not the next breakthrough ingredient or the next regional trend to go global. It is quieter authority, systems that respect complexity without becoming complicated, advice that does not contradict itself every season, care that accumulates instead of resets. Logic is finally winning, and honestly, it is about time. Before we close, everything you just heard is purely for entertainment and educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice, dermatological guidance, or a skincare prescription of any kind. For recommendations specific to your skin, please consult a licensed professional. Dr. Lazuk will be accepting consultations again as soon as someone fixes that cable car. May your skin always glow as brightly as your smile.